Hello, you guys. So this is Mareka from Spirit Source Pinnacle. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day today. So today I wanted to talk this a little series has been kind of about understanding the past, and I know my last video was about seeing the clarity of the past. Today, this one's a little bit more specific. This is about like seeing the clarity in a kind of smaller sense. So this is something for specific instances, whether it be an argument with your partner or a colleague or a relative. This is about recalling the offense and digesting it in a healthy way, digesting and talking to the other person about it in a healthy way. So what does it mean to recall the offense and digest it and be able to translate it? It means that this situation can be talked about without affecting your present in an unhealthy way. What I mean is like you don't get triggered and you relive this situation again. Because so often, think about it, if you're in a relationship or you've had one with a partner and something in the past has made you really angry about it, and every time you talk about that situation, you just get mad all over again. Your partner could have apologized 3 times. You just get mad all over again. That means there's something there that you haven't like addressed or moved on from. So whenever you recall the situation, in order to translate it, you have to understand what was important from the situation, but not let it trigger you. So if it's something that's happening again, you can say to your partner, okay, this is happening again. This is what happened last time, but I'm not going to get upset about it again. I'm not going to get triggered by it again. I'm not going to relive it. So the second thing it means to recall the offense and digest it so you can say it to someone else is it means that you're kind of removed from it. So it's like you don't take it personally. Because I'm going to be honest with you, most of the conflicts that we have with people are actually not personal. I have had to really realize that recently, that sometimes when people attack you and people get upset with you, it most of the time actually has nothing to do with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, that can be the case, like you might have done something to them, but in most cases it's actually not. In most cases they might be reacting either based on their day or based on you triggering them, which is something that's been happening to me a lot recently. I guess I'm just accidentally triggering people, and it was really hurting my feelings for a while, the way people were reacting to me, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so fucking angry? But I realized that it wasn't me that they were angry at. So, like, whenever you recall the offense, don't take it personally anymore. Be removed from the situation. Kind of look at it like we talked about before with a bird's eye view. Like, don't take it personally, because it's probably not personal. I would argue 80% of conflicts are not personal. I'm going to be honest with you. So why is it important for you to recall the offense and digest it so you can talk to someone about it in a healthy way? So you can feel free and happy when expressing yourself. I did this session with a lady a while ago, and she was saying that people react to her so badly when she would tell the truth. And I definitely understand there, because people have been also doing that to me for forever. And she's just like, I feel like I can't even speak to people anymore because they just get so offended. And like she told me a little bit about it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you're not doing anything to these people. But because she wasn't oh my god, that big ass. I'm sorry, there's like a huge bug in my house. Anyway. Yeah, like if you don't feel, if you don't digest the event and be able to recall it without taking it personally and without like extracting the lesson from it, you're never going to feel happy in any similar situation again. You're just going to feel like it's the same thing again. You're not going to be able to express yourself fully, and you'll never be able to move on. There was another session I had where a lady, like, her parents used to take her journals and rip the pages out whenever she would try to write things down and express herself. I'm like, And to this day, she has a problem writing because of that. And so every time she sees a journal, she's just taken back to the same thing. And I knew she wasn't ready to talk about it, but what if the lesson about that was actually like the people she was around? Maybe it was a lesson about people that she needed to learn, not a lesson about her having to like suppress who she was or stop expressing herself. That probably wasn't the message. But if she didn't look back at that situation with clarity, she wouldn't have known that maybe it was about my parents. Maybe it was because they had issues, not me. So by recalling the offense and digesting it, you'll feel free and happy. You won't be reliving it every time you're in a similar situation. You can have a new perspective. Next, on the topic of perspectives, you'll have a positive outlook towards the future. Because think about all the times in the past that you've said, oh, this happened, oh, this happened, oh, this happened. Chances are, just like I was today, you're framing the future with the outlook of the past. You will always get the past when you do that. Personal experience here. Trust me, if you keep looking at the future the same as you're looking at the past. My cat again. The same as you're looking at the past, it's going to keep happening. It's going to. And your outlook is just going to get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and you're just going to, it's not going to be good. So, yeah. So that's why that is so important. So how do you start to recall offenses and digest them? Of course, with journaling and shadow work, things like that. But I want to give you physical exercises also that can help speed this on a lot faster. So the first thing you can do is actually do a liver detox. Now, I'm not saying you need to do like an intense one, but you can just start off with liver detox tea at the store. Dandelion tea is a great one for that. Also, do a colon cleanse. I know you might be like, what does that have to do? Because your large intestines specifically are linked, with the idea of like self continuously. So if you're continuously doing things to either suppress yourself or doing things that you don't like or just reliving a bad situation continuously, your digestive system is going to feel it, especially your intestines and especially your large intestines. So definitely start a colon cleanse right kind of when you start this or soon after. So you can not only clear out the physical waste, but also the energetic waste. Also, like I've talked about on this channel before, the liver is strongly associated with the past. Associated with the feelings behind the past, the motives behind the past. Because the liver is an autonomous organ, not just physically, but also energetically. It's autonomous, it's like a sponge. So that means that like when you have bad things from the past that you haven't addressed, if the energy doesn't get caught in your legs, it'll get caught in your liver. That I can guarantee you. And the liver is the place where guilt and shame lives. I'm telling you right now, it is no accident that drinking alcohol attacks the liver. It's no accident that alcohol works directly with the liver. And how a lot of people who are alcoholics have really bad issues with the past. There is a correlation there. That is no accident. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll be able to, this is my Wonder Woman blanket, and I hope you guys are one step closer to recalling bad events, digesting them, so you can talk to other people about them without being triggered and in a healthy way, so you don't fall back into the same situation, and you finally feel happy and able to just think better and have a positive outlook, and you aren't reframing the future with the past. And so once again, what does it mean to recall the offense and digest it? First, it's not affecting your present in a healthy way. 2, you're removed from the situation and you don't take it personally. And 3, you're not reliving it and getting triggered all the time, even when you talk about it, and even when the person will not accept responsibility for what happened. Because I guarantee you, some people, when you bring up what they did wrong, they will get mad and they will not validate what you were saying. But if you do the things that I said and you understand the whys of why you need to do it, you'll be fine even when they don't validate your opinion or how you feel. It's about translating how you feel and getting it out there, not their acceptance of it. So, thank you so much for your time. If this resonated with you and you're having problems facing certain situations, understanding the lesson, and presenting your voice and perspective, even when other people try to smash you or don't understand you, I would love to assist you on your journey. You can comment below or you can contact me and we can see our options for working together just so I can help you become the best version of yourself and live a life where you're not compartmentalized and one that you honestly feel good about continuously. So, have a fantabulous day. I love you guys. Namaste.